Hi friends, it's Victor Costa, Peace, Love, and Muscles. Hope you're doing well. Here I am in the home gym effectuating a couple of sets of triceps, and I wanted to just go over some of the fundamentals of this exercise that I think are very important. As you can see, I am leaning in toward the machine. The only way to maintain this position is to stand about 3 feet back from the base of the machine. Then, of course, I grab the handles and I bring them down in a fixed position with my elbows in front of me rather than at my sides. I see a lot of people standing way too close to the machine, standing upright and rigid, trying to work their triceps. That's not going to work. You're going to have to stand about 3 feet away from the base of the machine, grab the handle, keep the elbows in a fixed position, and bend at the waist so that you can effectuate a proper tricep press down. As you can see, I'm allowing the weights to come up naturally in toward my forehead. Elbows are fixed as much as I can with this kind of weight, and I'm pushing from that position, right, leaning in toward the machine. The rest of my body is pretty relaxed, to be honest. I'm not standing upright and rigid like I see a lot of folks doing. And I'm really just trying to pick up this exercise in my triceps. What you can't see is that my hands are relatively relaxed. And that allows the weight to be distributed right into the tricep. If I squeeze with my hands, of course, I'm going to pick up all that energy into my wrists, my hands, my forearms, and I will probably pick up some of the tension into my traps. That's just how it works. My hands are relatively relaxed. I start pushing from the position when the weights are toward my forehead. Try to keep my elbows in a fixed position, press all the way down as far as I can, and then allow the weights to come up and the tricep to stretch. So there's a concentric part of this movement and an eccentric part of this movement. The eccentric part of the movement allows the tricep to stretch, whereas if I'm standing upright and too close to the machine, I'm going to miss out on that entirely. So again, stand about 3 feet away from the machine, keep the elbows in front of you in a fixed position, keep the hands relaxed, try not to absorb any of the tension into the neck and in the traps, and when you relax your hands while holding the bar, you will feel the weight get distributed right into the area that you want to work. And now I wanted to finish up this workout with some one-arm extensions. Sorry that I have my hand covering my my tricep, but as you can see, my elbow is upright in a fixed position, and I'm really just using that as my pivot point. What you can't see again is that my hands are relaxed. I'm trying not to pick up a lot of that tension in my forearms and hands, and I'm just trying to let that rest right into the tricep, especially when you bring the weight down into the eccentric part of the movement right there. That's when you can really feel the weight get distributed right into the tricep if you keep the hands relaxed. So that's pretty much it, guys. Keep the elbow high as you can, and as high as you can would really mean perpendicular with the ceiling, if you can do that, because the further back you are, the greater the concentric part of the movement, or the eccentric part of the movement. Well, really both, if you will, a greater range of motion. Again, put your arm straight up in the air, raise the elbow straight perpendicular with the ceiling, use that as the pivot point, try to press up straight, and keep your hands relaxed. Now, people used to say to me, boy, I wish I had that part of my tricep. I wish I had that. Now, I want to remind you that we are all the Vitruvian man, right? Underneath, we all have the same structure. There is not one of us really that has a different set of physical attributes on the inside than someone else. What bodybuilding is really just the allowing of that thing that we all have underneath, the Vitruvian, to come out and manifest, right? It's not easy, but it is simple. You got to apply a lot of hard work and consistency. I'm finding that in my life, consistency is the most important part of the game. All the things that you do are cumulative. Rather than training for a year, taking 6 months off, and then training for another year, that doesn't really work. Re-picking it up at another time just doesn't work. If you have to, train at a slower pace, train more frequently, but don't let a lot of time pass, right? Again, everything that you learn is cumulative. And so, as you can see, I'm training to failure here. I have not done a lot of work. I've just done a couple of sets, but I did put all of my concentration and intensity into this exercise. And again, if you're doing this right, you don't need a lot of weight. I think that that dumbbell is probably about 20 pounds. After the tricep push down, that was really all I needed to finish off this tricep workout. So again, I believe that the key is always in the hands. By the way, when you come down the eccentric part of the movement and you relax the hand, you will feel the gravity of that 20-pound dumbbell. Even if it's light, you'll feel it. But I prefer to work with that. And then if you can't push the weight up, then you can squeeze your hand a little bit. But try to keep the hands relaxed throughout the entire movement, really just using the hands as vehicles or tools or hooks in order to get the energy into the tricep. And I'm going to do a few more repetitions here. And again, when you're not working with a lot or you don't have a lot of equipment, what you do is you make up for that in creativity, in intensity. By resting your hands on any exercise, you will suddenly take the hands out of it and you will feel the gravity of the weights. And these are wonderful tools. The weights are tools, really, for us to get connected with our body, right? It's just a medium of how we get more in touch with our body and more connected with our body. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wish you all the best in good health, peace, love, and muscles. Please subscribe. Don't forget to ding that little bell so that you can see new videos that are coming up. And wish you all the best in good health. Peace, love, and muscles. Take care. Bye-bye.